Hello, everyone. Schoolhouse Intuitive here with a weekly reading. This is for the Libra collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, really any placement of Libra. We'll get messages for the week ahead, August 18th to the 24th. Can't believe it. Maybe some of you are already feeling the eclipse energy that's coming in. It is basically here already, I feel. We can usually feel it a couple weeks in advance, as well as months beyond. Let's see what we have for you. Card fell on the floor. And it's divine timing. Now, I find this really interesting because your last reading, Libra, had to do with timing and things being in divine timing. And there's something here about it's something coming in at exactly when it's supposed to. It's not something maybe even that you're expecting. Okay, we're going to get more into this, but I love seeing this because it is really in line with the reading I just did for you for Thursday. So have patience, as nothing can occur until the conditions are completely ready. Trust in divine timing. I know you may be sick of hearing that. I know it can feel old, but there's something about timing now. It's impacting this big change. So we'll get more into it and see. So think 1111, right? Maybe you're seeing 1111 a lot, or other synchronicities. I do pull number and animal cards. I also pull cards specific to money, career, fortune, relationships, love, animal cards, advice for the week, crystals, all the good stuff. Let's see what we have. And I receive channeled messages throughout. You have forgiveness here, so let go of resentment. Forgive yourself and others so you can restore peace in your heart and love again. It would be interesting if we had the 1111 card, which is the Four of Wands, or even, judgment. I feel like that's, or temperance. That's another card that I feel has to do with divine timing. Let's see what's coming in. We have a powerful new moon in Virgo this week. So we have pampering and we have frozen. So, stagnation will soon pass. Use it as a vehicle for self-development and increase your personal power. Again, there's that divine timing. Some of you may have felt as though you had an opportunity pass you by. You didn't. You did not make the wrong choice on that. If you decided against something and now you're like, well, now I don't have that relationship, job, whatever it is you think, you didn't get that you should have. There's that expression, what's meant to be yours will never pass you by. And I'm sorry I'm being cliche, but I do feel it's true. So in the meantime, pamper yourself, make time for self-love, rest, have a moment of stillness, relax and restore your body and mind. You'll see they're taking a nice little bath here, rose petals. Maybe, I don't know if you want to go that far. You could, though. Totally up to you. Do remember, Libra, with these readings, only take what resonates. You have free will, final say. Your intuition knows best. I say it every reading. It's important to realize you are the one in the driver's seat of your life. And it says, stop. The conditions are not safe to continue on this path. Allow the universe to right any imbalance. Again, I'm really feeling like temperance card energy. The reason we have to stop is there's something that is, first of all, there's something here that it can't be forced. Okay. There's also something here about, again, the divine timing, that things are going to come together when they're supposed to. If you're trying to force something, overdo something, you're exhausting yourself. Please take time, pamper yourself. The time right now where you're feeling as though it's kind of like the hangman. You're feeling like, oh, we're just stuck here. There's delays and all that, but use that time to do things to, focus on your spirituality, your health, your happiness overall. That's going to take you far. It may seem like, oh, self-care is a waste of time, but it's really not. It's very important. I say it almost every reading now. You're not built to shrink down to less, but to blossom into more, bloom and spark with no holding back, blooming. It's like, stop and get ready for this upgrade. Something is on the way for Libras. Bottom of the deck, you have treasure. Now, I think this came up in your monthly reading for August when I did the yearly forecast ahead, and then it might have come up again for August. But anyway, this is expecting an unexpected windfall. So that's soon going to be yours. It'll feel like you have it all. It's a very auspicious time. Underneath it, we have fears, though, right? So this could really be indicative of your situation right now. Fear's coming in. Despite how dark things appear, light is peeking through. It's breaking through. Be brave. Find a way through it. Even if the way through is to stop and do nothing at this point. Sometimes we have to retreat, rest. Some of us are recovering from different things, and it's just not time to move ahead with something yet. That is probably like what I'm picking up on is for some of you, you may have had an opportunity, any area of your life, come in, and it seemed like maybe it was great, but I feel for some of you, you maybe picked up on something, read between the lines, felt an intuitive hit or something that nudged you to not take it. And so if that's you, you did the right thing. I really believe that. I feel this message is coming in to just let you know you were right, 100% right about that situation. Something didn't add up, or that person. It if it was causing just too many questions or something just felt off, you absolutely did the right thing letting that go, because you have something much better coming in. You have treasure coming in with divine timing. Okay. And in your last reading, Libra, I was picking up something about just November. So in the number 11 in general, 1111, but it could be November. And I was getting before something about 3 months in a different reading. So maybe you're worried, you passed up an opportunity, you won't get another one. And yeah, there could be a little pause. Oh, look at the bottom of the deck. You have the 9 of Swords. I feel like some of you are in this energy right now where you're like, what have I done? Or where do I go? And there could also be this pattern of self-doubt, of fear, of just not feeling good enough for something. Sleepless nights here. Some of you, I'm getting throat allergy, something going on there too. I can kind of relate to that right now. It's the time of the year, I guess, or all the irritants in the air from smoke or whatever. But yeah, so it's like, fear not, something's coming in divine timing. Anything else on this? I just had finding feathers, so finding a feather. You may have done that. Maybe it's like I'm also getting like, look up. Sometimes spirit will give me that. It's sort of like, remember that you're also, as much as things are stressful, we have to make an effort to look for those signs from our guides, call upon them, because they are trying to reach us. I strongly believe that. This deck is the Curious Travels Tarot deck. All the information is down below for all the decks I use. And always check that pinned comment for information. Okay, just below the video, there's a comment I pin at the top. It has information regarding the channel and my other channel as well. So 7 of Cups, you have opportunities. Okay, and it's so interesting because that's coming underneath this forgiveness card. So letting go of something that wasn't meant to be. It's about getting centered, getting balanced right now. Bottom of the deck, you have the Star card. And it's like funny because this Star card, it is sort of looking kind of like a card of balance. I'm not at all surprised to see the Star card. We get it basically every reading. So Aquarius energy. We had an incredible, bright Aquarius full moon last week. Well, around the 9th. So a card of healing. Again, it's that energy of, okay, so stagnation will pass. All right. So there's that in this card here. It's interesting because you wouldn't think that Star would be connected to Frozen, but in fact it is. It's sort of, it's kind of like taking a deep breath before you dive into water or something. Is what it's feeling like to me. Like, get ready because you're about to dive into something amazing. And maybe now is a good time, though, to rest and kind of get your energy up to be prepared for when this opportunity comes in. Now, the Star card can have to do with your own stardom. Maybe you have a start-up company. I'm getting start as well with Star card, which has never happened. So there is some sort of new clarity and an opportunity to rebuild something better. Remember, it comes after the Tower. And this, there's such an energy right now, for now and for September, of just, yeah, that like tower coming in almost in order to clean out the old, clean out something. It's that rebirth, the renewal. It's like destruction for construction. Having to, almost like when you're going to plant a garden or something, you have to get the soil ready. And I feel as though right now you're getting the soil of your life ready, because something is going to blossom. A seed you've planted, or that you will plant is going to blossom and bring you some unexpected joy, happiness. It's good luck. A lot of you are getting some good luck, and it's well deserved, because it has been quite a ride, hasn't it? You have the Seven of Swords. This card keeps coming up. It's coming up in all of our readings. It's the cards tend to do that. Why? Because the energy doesn't change a whole lot from, I do a reading every couple days, so it's not going to change too much. But the Seven of Swords right now, I'm feeling as though it's like, what are you not seeing? Are you closing your eyes to something? Are you wearing the rose-colored glasses? Are you running away from something? Are you running away from yourself, from your own feelings? Are you betraying yourself in not allowing yourself to break free from what is no longer serving you or suiting you? You have 777, another thing that keeps coming up in readings. I'm going to show it to you. You have the Seven of Cups, there's the Seven in the Star card, and then there's another Seven of Swords. So it may not look obvious, but that's just it with this reading too. And the part of the message is something isn't, you're not seeing it for what it is just yet. That no, that rejection, that redirection, that was for your own good. Now you can take or leave the messages, right? It's totally up to you, but this is what I'm being communicated right now. That's what I'm saying to you through my guides and source. Here we have, oh my goodness, there it is again, another seven. So now you really do have triple sevens plus the seven and star card. So that is standing your own ground. Keep at it. It says, it's underneath the card that says stop. The conditions are not safe to continue with something. Allow the universe to right any imbalance. This is about you maintaining control, taking a stand. Do not compromise your integrity, your value, what you know is meant for you. Do not give up. Stand in your power, Libra. Stand in your power and look what you have. You have the beautiful victory, the Ace of Swords here. This is a breakthrough. This is new beginnings. This is clarity. Now you know where to go. Ta-da, it comes in. But it's after or it's during this period where you may not be knowing which way to go right now. Things are not necessarily totally clear, but you're going to get that clarity. We have this incredible new moon coming up. I'm not an astrologer, but we do have this. The eclipse is coming in on September 7th and September 21st. Now, what's interesting is we have we have the new moon in Virgo on the 23rd, and then there's another, I believe it's another moon in Virgo, which is part of the eclipses. Okay, I could be wrong on that, but anyway, there's something here rare about Virgo's moons right now, and it's like a blue moon in a way, but it's tied into the eclipses. So I'm not sure 100%. I think it's the well, I know there's a lunar eclipse on the 7th, and it's in Pisces. Then there's a solar eclipse in Virgo on September 21st. So tune into your favorite astrologer to figure out to hear about more about that. But my point is that it's like really great for new beginnings and really bringing something into reality. Virgo is, it's an earth sign energy. It's very, bringing something into reality. It's great for healing, for getting things in order, for organization. It's like taking care of things too. It's a really solid energy to build a basis of something, a construction of something. So like, while I may not know exact things about astrology, I know how the energy feels. And that's what it's feeling like to me, that it's a really good time to start from a very solid place. It's because partly because you take care of yourself, because you stop and you know when something's just not right. You're seeing the red flags. And notice this person is wearing red. It's almost like that she's wearing a big red flag of some kind. And it's she can't help but realize and notice that, you know, I need to stay in my power here. There is something that just doesn't seem right. There's a seven of deception here, a seven of swords, right? Don't be the one deceiving yourself. If you're drawn to something, excuse me, I need some water. One moment. Very sorry about that. I'm having these little coughing attacks, so I didn't want to do that in your ears. Thanks for being here, though. Anyway, if you're feeling that, you know, something just, again, it's kind of, I don't know how else to say it except that you're destined for something more, and I feel as though a lot of you know that, you recognize it. How to get there, though, is a different story. And for some of us, is this eclipse season. It's going to be such a great time to clear out whatever's been in our way, whatever is clogging up our thoughts, our space, our clarity. It's things, you know, those fears. I feel as though we're really getting this opportunity. I look at the eclipse season. Yeah, it could be like kind of woo, wow, like a lot going on. It could be intense, but and some signs are gonna feel it more than others. You know, some rising signs, and you know, especially like if you're a Cancer. I mean, we generally feel any lunar event pretty big, but yeah, it's necessary. It's a necessary reconstruction, or it's like the whole one area of your life is going to affect everything too. It feels like such a massive makeover. And this is not your eclipse reading. I'm going to do a reading for the eclipses as they occur, probably a preview to them, but also on my other channel for all signs. It's called Mantic Mystic Messages. Check out the pinned comment below or look at the screen, Mantic Mystic Messages here. Your Libra reading for the eclipse preview is tomorrow. All right, I'm posting that tomorrow morning on Mantic Mystic Messages. And so that'll give you a little preview, but we're going to do much more deeper dives into the eclipses. And that energy is going to stay with us for a while. And I feel for some of us, this Virgo new moon coming in and the eclipse season is going to give us an indication of what's coming in, maybe 6 to 9 months. And I'm getting that. I'm not sure exactly why I'm getting that, but I never know why I'm getting certain things. But generally, there's a reason. So I think when it's connected to your new beginning, maybe something will take 6 to 9 months, or you know, it comes in November, and then, you know, by next whatever 6 to 9 months would be for you from then, it's like the next summer, maybe it's, well, autumn if you're, it depends where you are, I guess. But you get what I'm saying. It's going to be like 6 to 9 months to maybe fully develop, but it could take 3 months to even really start. And I know some of you don't want to hear that, but this is divine timing. It's not my timing. It's not even up to you, right? For some of it, some of the things in life, just we have to have the faith and know that the reason one door closed was so that these other three could open. When you have the Seven of Cups, it's opportunity, and it's knowing which is going to be best, because some of them are going to look good. They're going to look really attractive, right? But are some of them wishful thinking, or can we really bring them solidly into reality? So I feel a lot of you right now, you're going to be reaching for things that you know you can bring into reality. It's like, you know that it's based on not some fantasy, but something that you're actually able to take steps towards to create. Okay, let's see what we have. You're going to need to set some boundaries, though, too. I'm getting that right now, getting the like crocodile energy. Set some boundaries, and don't fall for someone's guilt, too. I am getting that too. Somebody could be trying to upset you in some way, unfortunately. And I think it's coming from their own fear and insecurity. Often when people are trying to mess with somebody, it comes from their own, you know, inadequacies, really, or challenges, whatever. We all have them. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Again, really manifesting from a place of a grounded, centered place, a place where you're the one in control of your resources here. This, the Queen of Pentacles is very prosperous, very practical, takes care of day-to-day things. It's Virgo energy too. I mean, it's Earth sign energy, so it's very the caretaker, the person who nurtures things into existence. And I feel for some of you, you're really taking care of all areas, or you're maybe encouraged to take care of areas in your life that you can control as you await for this, or you're creating something much bigger, or something is going to, for some of you, you're going to it's going to be like hand delivered from the universe, like that Ace of Swords coming out of nowhere, that treasure card you have, just coming out of nowhere, it feels like. But is it really? Because the thing of you with it is you were already chosen for this. You were chosen for something in some way, spiritually maybe, or otherwise. My goodness, you have this 10 of Cups. Look at that bliss, that happiness. This is emotional fulfillment, but it's just a dream comes true, dreams coming true. So it could be you get the love you deserve, or desire, I should say. All right. Maybe you get chosen for something, and it's like your dream job. But you see the two people, they're wearing little stars on their head. They're being recognized too. And it's underneath that 7 of Cups, and it's like you'll choose the right path. But it hasn't happened yet. You're not being too picky. It's like it just hasn't, it's not a fit. If it's not a fit, it's not a fit, right? You can't force something. I know this reading is like, things are kind of, I don't want to say they're all over the place, but like it's kind of, it kind of feels like it's not, the energy itself doesn't feel super organized yet. So maybe you yourself are feeling scattered, but we're going to get advice from Spirit on this. It feels as though, I mean, here we have a 7 of Pentacles. It feels as though maybe because you're not getting clear indication, you might be feeling a little scattered or frantic almost. I am kind of picking up on that energy. Unless there's like maybe something on even the world stage where things are feeling kind of frantic or something this week. I don't know, but it feels like if you can really, again, ground, get centered, make the most out of the opportunities that you do see right in front of you, use your resources wisely, you'll realize it's actually a very fertile time for your dreams to come true, for wishes to be fulfilled. Star card, 10 of Cups. I mean, that's like wish fulfillment. Plus you have that, as I said, you have that treasure card and divine timing. What else do we have? I'm hearing clairaudiently like less is more. So maybe you'll know what that means for you personally. And you have the 8 of Wands. So again, taking care of things maybe in the home, because maybe you're going to have this, maybe you're going through a big transformation, things are really shifting, and you want to make sure you're positioning yourself in such a way that you can really to grab hold of the opportunity once it comes, because you're going to you might need some energy. Maybe you're starting a new job or a new relationship or something. It's just, there's this newness here. And the momentum is, something is building momentum. All right. And that's why it's important to take care of yourself now and take care of like practical day-to-day matters. Get your car checked out, bring the dog to the vet, the cats, clean up, organize, because something is going to need your attention and I feel that it's in a good way. Something could take off. Maybe you've been trying to start a business and you haven't had any clients, and then all of a sudden you're getting all these clients, so you're going to need your calendar is going to be filling up. Or you don't think you're going to get called back for something, you're getting called back. So there's something here. I also hear something about, I know it's because there's something going on with your porch light. There's something going on with your porch light for somebody out there. By the way, thank you all for your memberships, subscriptions, the likes, the nice comments. I really appreciate you so much. Your very generous donations, and just thank you so much. You're what keeps me coming to the table every day. So, and you have the Three of Wands, another card we keep getting. Now, this is underneath that Seven of Wands. Don't give up on your ability to provide for yourself too with something. All right, I just adjusted the camera for you a little bit so you can see the cards hopefully a little better. Um, it's there's another angle to look at something. I know I just adjusted the camera, not to be funny here, but no pun intended. But there is something here about almost as though something that again didn't really seem like an opportunity is. It's like, you know, the whole like it's actually there's a silver lining here to something that seemed like it seemed like something maybe you wouldn't typically go for, but then by actually going for it, it works out and it allows you to leave something else behind to move on. There are some brighter days ahead here. With the Three of Wands, you're going out of your comfort zone. This is expansion, okay? And it's coming after the Eight of Wands. I can't help but think things are going to move quickly. You go from the Seven of Wands, Eight of Wands. So you have a lot of air and fire in your reading today. And they really, you know, air ignites fire, right? Some of you are really being encouraged here. I also get Taurus energy right now. And some of you are being encouraged to just to give it a little longer with something. Don't give up. We're getting that over and over and over in these readings. Three of Swords. I know there's been heartache. There's been pain. There's been loss for some of you. And it's well, you have 33 coming in. Now 33 is a sign of blessings. I get for some of you, someone is going to be calling a truce. There could be some communication here regarding something that hurt. You have a sign of blessings here. Your angels bring peace, love, and illumination. So there could be some sort of breakthrough emotionally that's coming in. Now, as much as I'm doing this reading for this week, it does feel like there's a shift in September that I can't deny. It's undeniable. This just whatever this is. It's change. It's big. It's huge. Oh my gosh, we have Justice. There's our 11, our Libra card here. A right could be wronged. There's a restoration of balance here. Again, it's like overcoming fears, like maybe you haven't been treated fairly too, or you're afraid that's going to happen again. But we have Justice here. I feel High Priestess energy too because of the Moon card here and Justice coming in and it has the pillars. And I just feel that you're really, there's this balance of of not overdoing something, but also don't undersell yourself. You know. Let's see what else. You may have the Sword, right? The Justice. That well, I mean, just like in the statue here, the Lady of Justice, and she's holding a wand that basically has two cups on it because the buckets. And she has the sword. And you could look at what's behind her as a big golden egg or a pentacle. So I feel, in a way, this is sort of like a magician type Justice card because it's like you have the resources. Things are going to balance out so that you do. There's cause and effect here. Because you're living a life of integrity and you're refusing to give up what you know to be true and right, you're being rewarded. Such a card of clarity, too. The Ace of Swords with the Justice card. Big clarity coming in. And there it is, folks. There's the Tower. I knew it would come out. it's destruction for reconstruction. But I wouldn't even call it reconstruction. I'd say it's just brand new. It's brand new construction. Mm, but it feels like a free fall. It's like you're going to have to trust a bit here. But it's shedding light too. There's something about almost like once it happens, you don't realize how um, overdue it was. Maybe this this clearing out. It's like so much better than could have been imagined. I like that. I mean, I underneath divine timing, we have the tower. This is like, yeah, the conditions are ready to start over for something over. It's like you're ready for this. You're now ready. Things have now been fully prepared for you, right? We can't take a cake out of the oven before it's baked or it's just going to be mush, right? Something wasn't quite ready. And now it is. And look, you have celebration coming in. Maybe you're finally ready. Maybe you're ready for love. Maybe you're ready for, the rewards that are wanting to be delivered. Maybe now you have room for something or a special someone even in your life. It's right on top of the 7 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. You have yet another Cups, 3 of Cups, celebrating the fact that you chose correctly or that you were chosen for something. So things are aligning. You have the 2 of Wands. Yes, right now, though, I get it. It feels stuck. There's still some healing to do. There's still some growth to be done, possibly for some of you. Something is still in the works, developing. Some of you are needing to get that clarity with something. It's just maybe not here yet, but I do feel it coming in. I see it coming in these cards. And you have the 5 of Wands. Yeah. Interesting. I mean, you're getting like 7 of Wands, 8 of Wands, clarified by the 5 of Wands. I'm hearing that question, can I have it all? And also feeling watched maybe for some of you. I don't normally get that off the 5 of Wands, but I feel like for some of you might be feeling judged in some way. Make sure you're not the one badgering yourself or hurting yourself with the negative self-talk. This is like a big week. It feels kind of transformative, really. It really does. It feels like we're starting to feel the beginning of something major shifting. I get excited for that kind of thing, but oh my goodness, there's the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords coming in. And that's on top of that 3 of Wands and 7 of Wands. You're going to get clear on which direction to go. You're going to realize yourself in hindsight that something didn't happen because the conditions weren't good. And some of you already know that. You know that it's like you're not taking something or as an opportunity or something, or you're not going in a certain direction because you know it doesn't feel right. Yes, you might want change, but no, that's not the thing for you, not the person, place, thing. You have something better coming in. And you know it. Like you're positioning yourself for it. You're creating it. You're the one making it happen. There it is. There's the Sun card. There's the joy. This is what's clarifying that 3 of Swords and Ace of Swords. Clearing the air with someone too, or clearing the air with something. I feel that gives you a whole new, a whole new start, a whole new cycle. It's a new cycle. I mean, 19 is 10. So 1 and 9 is 10. And then that is like, 10 I feel is always, not always, but I feel a lot of the time, because it's a 10, it means you've kind of gone through it, right? You've gone through Ace, 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 10. And then that then reduces to a 1 in numerology. It's the 10s are 1s. And so that's a new beginning, but it's like coming from experience. That's what that feels like to me. It feels very much like the World card. And the question someone was asking, I was hearing it clairaudiently, is, well, yeah, but can I have it all? Yeah, I feel like you can have it all. But there are some factors that are not going to play out maybe exactly as you thought, but I do feel you're getting this awareness, or almost like you're coming to terms with that in a way, or even stepping into your own light. Really, I just see this incredible. Remember, they were giving me porch light too. And there's something about your connections, or a connection. Hmm. Some of you are getting a new ally, an alliance that is being formed in some way, or um, it's because I'm seeing clairvoyantly alliance. So maybe that's in the name of something, or all I ants. Hmm. What does that mean? Breaking up that word alliance. Because I'm not, that I don't always get things clairvoyantly. So I'm wondering, why do they want me to see the alliance? You may be getting awareness, like you're seeing who's truly aligned with you, who your allies really are, who's really rooting for you. Mm. Let's see what else we have. The sun, Leo energy, beautiful. There's something going on. There's something kind of, it's like pretty deep here. I mean, you have victory, success. That's lovely. You know, so is the sun. The sun is also like increased vitality and success and happiness, joy. I'm getting another, I'm kind of being nudged again with the timing. Let me get an 1111 oracle card. The Six of Wands, I kind of, I feel as though you may be actually being pulled in different directions. Um, Someone too, I'm getting almost like memories dividing, like your recollection of something and someone else's is not the same, and maybe like being able to get on the same page here with that. The 1111 oracle. This is a very interesting reading. This is like totally different than some of the other ones, and the way that it feels. I don't know how to explain it to you. It just feels a little more. And thanks for your patience as I get this out. Usually I'm more articulate. This is very like a feeling of wanting to go within, but at the same time wanting to have that attention. Like you want to go within, but at the same time, like wanting to be valued. That's very interesting. I don't know. Yeah. There's completion here. A cycle ends. This is about wholeness. A new cycle beginning. A goal is achieved here. It could have to do with some sort of leadership opportunity. I don't know if some of you, maybe you're thinking you want a leadership opportunity, but then it arrives and you're like, I don't know. Or it's just that possibly was just not the right fit, even though some of you are really looking and wanting to showcase your talents. You have you deserve love. You had this card not too long ago. You deserve love. So this is loving and accepting yourself and not letting yourself be used. You're going to know who's on your side and who's not. And when the attention focuses on you for some achievement or something, it could just come flooding in. All of a sudden you're like, everybody wants to be around you, or everybody wants to be your friend. When, like, where were they when you were down? I don't know. There's like a little bit there. There's sort of this, I get this right at the heart of this great thing. There's a little bit of conflict. And that's the part, I guess, that I'm not understanding fully as the reader. Because you have blessings, but then it's like, do you know what that, like, do you realize you're how deserving you are, or loved you are, or appreciated? Material abundance here. There you have it again now. You have it yet again that there's a windfall. Totally different creators of the deck. Pardon me. Totally different. And you have windfall again. So now you have double windfall energy. This is maybe you're conserving your resources now, but then you're investing in something and it pays off. But this is certainly financial improvement. This is a gain. This is a big gain. Now, if you're interested in more about career, money, abundance, I did a career, money, abundance fortune reading for you on August 12th. So do check that out if you're interested. And if you're interested in your other signs, check out my other channel, as I already said. Thank you. And a card fell in my lap, and it's Mirror, Mirror. This is about finding commonality. Looks like a nice little like lotus on the card there. This is about also maybe someone is mirroring, or there's a symbolic representation of something, or again, differences, and now maybe you're getting on the same page with someone. I feel for some of you, it's like you feel it's almost like you're shadow boxing with yourself. There's just this conflict. I don't understand it fully. It's this is like somebody's message. I need to get more information. I know it's a longer reading. I get that. But I feel like I just don't have all the details for this reading yet. Roots and foundations. Find your roots. Card 444. Some of you might not be feeling very safe in some way as far as, is it safe for you to really shine? Is it safe to really be in that spotlight or claim your reward? Or is the rug going to be ripped out? Or are you going to be, are you afraid of being, like, say, when you put yourself out there and you really shine like that brilliant star you are, you have star and the sun card in your reading. And that is like, you are a star, claim it, own it. But for whatever reason, some of you may be fearing that spotlight. Now I get it. Now I feel like we're getting to the bottom of this. Again, it won't resonate for everybody, but I do feel like this is... So for some of you, you need to get back to basics, it's saying. Build a stronger foundation. Connect with your ancestors. Again, know who your people are and who are not your people, who are not cheering you on. Because it is important to know about your alliances. Now, what's interesting, alliance. They're now telling me all in. See? So I need to write that down. I need to see it because they're showing me, but I now need to write it out. Very interesting. All in. Okay. All in. It's about, so interesting. There's also, randomly specific, someone could be called, you could be called to speak as a speaker. Yeah, randomly specific. But you could, I think that came in your last reading too. So that may have happened now, or you could be asked for that. But it's sort of something that, I don't know. This is really incredible. This is coming in. I can't even believe it. I'm really stumbling. And I don't want to just stop the reading and not post it because I'm having this moment right here because I don't edit my videos usually. So I just kind of, that's what we get. That was the reading. But it feels very much almost like you're afraid of being attacked in some way by people who are supposed to be there for you. It's so messed up. And that might be like how you're viewing the situation. Like, these people are supposed to be my friends or my family, and somebody's like not happy for you, or you're just picking up on that. I know that's randomly specific and it's somebody's message. For whatever reason, I'm being told to like go there. So take it or leave it, please. It's complicated. I don't know. This reading is so strange. I have to say, it's like, what? I mean, because it's so good. The cards are so good, but something doesn't add up. change is coming. We have endings, we have new beginnings, embracing change, processing change. I mean, maybe that's it. Some of you are having a hard time processing a windfall that comes in. Of education here. So there's something here about researching, doing some sort of detective work. Yeah, there's investigative skills that need to be implemented here with something. So you can choose wisely. Okay, this is about carefully considering things. Okay, you might be delaying making a decision because it just doesn't quite add up. Just like this reading, something feels a little bit off. It's not bad. It's sort of, again, it's almost like you get this wonderful blessing in your life, and I'm like, the energy I'm feeling is like confusion, or why am I not happy about this? And it's sort of, for some of you, it's like people in your home even might, or people, someone close to you might not see it as such a blessing. And it's like, maybe because they're thinking about themselves and maybe not you. This is the reading. I mean, this is what it is. I can't make it up or force it. Yeah, I know it's a weird one. I don't know. I'm not even sure if I should post it. Let's get you. Okay, an animal card came right out. Move forward, even if you don't see the way. It will open when you see things in motion. Emu. Let's get more animal cards for you for the week. Polar bear, your waiting is finally over and life will soon reward you for staying focused and alert. Look, it's another windfall energy. There's a reason things didn't go as planned. There's a reason things are feeling a little off even. It's time to transform, Malachite. You know, change can be uncomfortable. That's your crystal for the week. You have the high vibe, and how do we stay high vibing? High vibing. What if statements. Change your limiting to beliefs to what if statements. Your mind will become curious, which in turn will open new possibilities. So what if I was appreciated? What if I was loved and adored? What if I felt fulfilled? What if I knew my life's purpose? What if I had enough energy and courage to live out my dreams? What if? Let's pull a love card, a relationship card, see if there's anything we need to know, please. If you enjoyed this reading, any part of it, please do like the video, subscribe, become a member. Love to have you. Thank you. And invitation. Like I said, you could be asked to speak or something, but you'll soon receive an invitation from someone that's been secretly yearning for your attention. Ooh, this is a date, an offer, or a social event of some kind. Could be fun. You might want to consider it. You also have resolutions here, answers, solutions, proposal. If you're dealing with challenging situations or strained connections, it will be peacefully resolved. That came through in the reading. It came through. There was like a troubled connection, and then the whole like alliances. It's like, I just heard clairaudiently clearly, but you're supposed to be on my side. So, ooh, that is like, why can't you just be happy for me? That's the kind of energy I'm getting. Now I feel sad. I'm sorry if that's your situation. That's very hard. That's very hard energy. I could feel that. Oh, okay. All right. So abundance, career, resources. What do we have? Thank you for those of you who stayed in the reading, even though it had some rough parts. It would just, because you know what? That's what it is. That's the energy. Like, it's not going to be just all easy. Sometimes, you know, even when we up level or ascend or we're growing, it's not comfortable. It's not pretty, right? Birth isn't pretty all the time. If it's a flower blooming, sure. When it comes to people, birth can be kind of messy. Well, changes can be kind of messy, right? So we have inexperience here coming in. You feel confident in your abilities and excited to try new things, but you may still lack the experience to execute them successfully. Some plans may need adjustment to be more realistic. I feel that came in this reading too. And you also have a futile resistance. Great. So if you keep resisting a difficult moment or situation, it won't disappear. It's going to keep returning. But by accepting it and confronting reality, you open the door to transforming the situation. Whew. Wow. Oh my goodness. Okay. I feel like that's the reading. Yeah. So I do hope you enjoyed it. I want to get you another angel number card. Even though you had angel numbers come in, I do want to get you just one more. Maybe it'll be that missing piece or confirmation for someone. These are real readings. I don't script these, okay? So thanks for appreciating that. 88, a sign of enlightenment. You've achieved wisdom and find success. If that's not star combined with sun, I don't know what is. Look at this. Oh, okay. Now this is interesting. They wanted me to do a little math. This is interesting. I say they make up my guides. So you have 88. Okay, this is very interesting. So 88, right, is the number, sign of enlightenment. The star and the sun, both luminous, right, giving off light. Now they want me to do a little math. This could be a message to you to do the math on something. Is something adding up? Maybe it's not. 1 and 7 is 8. 9 minus 1 is 8. So for whatever reason, dig into the details. You may need to give something a closer look. Something doesn't add up here. But it's not you. I'm not feeling it's you. I'm feeling something doesn't quite feel in balance. It feels imbalanced. It feels a little like topsy-turvy, or you're having to be super careful and tiptoe around something or someone. There does feel to be just this something overshadowing what should be, and I think will be, a very happy transformation, regardless of that other energy. But just remember, we do also have justice here, okay? Make sure you're being fair to yourself in your situations. And I'm going to get one more animal card. You have zebra. Honor your uniqueness as a celebration of the diversity of life. You belong here. That's your reading. Thank you so much for being here. Wishing you a fantabulous week.